Are you a culinary adventurer? Do you love food? Would you consider yourself a foodie and live inside the perimeter of Atlanta, Georgia, or looking to relocate to Atlanta, Georgia? We have a thriving food scene here in the greater Atlanta metro, and today we're gonna go through what's coming into Atlanta area in 2024. We have chosen 3 hot areas that have all kinds of stuff happening. Let's get into it. Atlanta Eater does an amazing job of producing some awesome content for us foodies in and around the Atlanta area, and they have a running list. It will be in the description below. Let's kick it off with the Old 4th Ward. This area of downtown Atlanta is thriving and up and coming, and they're gonna get this new spot right off the Beltline called the Overline Hotel. This hotel is going to feature 2 restaurants, one on the ground floor, one next to the pool, and a rooftop bar. We don't know exactly what those are going to be, but the fact that we're getting a nice bougie hotel right off the Beltline is going to be fantastic. Next up, we got the Seabird Oyster Bar, which is gonna be right off the Beltline as well. They're gonna have a raw bar with seafood paired with wine and sparkling wines at that. UG, which is a Japanese-inspired restaurant by Alex Kinjo, is coming into the Krog Market District area. And if you don't know this area around the Beltline, there's Krog City Market, there's all these other restaurants, and it is right off the Beltline. This is going to be awesome. Next up, we got the Westside, aka this is West Midtown. Coming in, we've got Del Bar. This is a Michelin rated restaurant from 2023, coming to the Stars Metal Complex. This is going to be spectacular. Their food is amazing if you love Middle Eastern food. If you love sushi, we've got Cura, which is a revolving sushi bar restaurant coming into phase 2 of the Interlock building, along with Five Guys and Starbucks, although those 2 aren't necessarily a big top for this list, but I love a great sushi restaurant. Revolving sushi bars are fun and engaging, and they're just different. One of the most unique restaurants on our list is the Wagyu House, coming in at the Interlock, this mixed-use development. This restaurant will have 17,000 square foot of interior restaurant space with a 7,000 square foot rooftop dining experience. I've looked at their website. I can taste the food through the website. It's fun, it's engaging. This is gonna be a culinary experience you are not gonna wanna miss. These restaurateurs are doing this. They are betting on the area and the communities. So one indicator is that the market is strong. So if you need help with that, and if we haven't met, my name is Greg Goad. I am a local Atlanta real estate agent. I am a market expert. That is what we do. So if you need help looking for a new space or relocating, I got you. Next up, we got Midtown. Moving into the former space of Empire State South, you've got Lazy Betty. This is a 7-course tasting meal, culinary adventure at its finest, coming from Candler Park. Now, it's not gonna close. The Candler Park is actually going to stay open while they are finishing renovating that space. I cannot wait to try it. I used to work right next door in the sports bar, as we all know and love here in the greater Atlanta area, as Taco Mac. Some of the best wings in the greater Atlanta area. Don't sneeze at it, it's fantastic. Next up, we got Sozu, which is a Japanese restaurant and omakase bar. And fun fact, what omakase means is it is a chef-inspired meal from the Japanese term. And I know for me, I love going to Japanese-style restaurants. I'm a quarter Japanese myself, and it reminds me of hanging out with my grandmother when I was a little kid. So this restaurant hasn't even been named yet, but its location is wild. This century-old mortuary, H&M Patterson Home and Gardens Mortuary, is going to be put into use as a restaurant, a 24,000 square foot space that has just recently been leased by Steve Palmer of the Indigo Group. There's no telling what's gonna happen here, but we can know this. So the Holdings bought this building to renovate it. They had to use specific historic precautions and protocols, and just to replace the roof had to cost around $1 million because the shingles had to be matched and were found in Yale and then shipped south. So Steve Palmer is also known for some exquisite restaurants in and around the greater Atlanta area, and I'm really stoked to see what they come up for this space. What I love about these three specific areas is their accessibility and ways to get to them. So a lot of them have spots right off the Beltline, coming from Piedmont Park. On the west end, it is really close, and it's really close to Georgia Tech as well. But as a real estate person, I always look at those things with a different light than most, but more excited about the food to come. As always, my name is Greg Goad with Goad Home Partners at Real Broker, Northwest Atlanta's favorite real estate agent. If you need anything, give me a buzz. They're a place you know it's coming soon and you want to get highlighted, drop me a comment below. Hey yo.
Yeah.
Sounded good.
Yeah, sounded good. Just want to close it out, close it out.
As always, my name is Greg.